Hey, it's BGV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Get up here, notepad file. I need you to keep track of my notes. Oh, I didn't even write the notes. Gosh dang it. GV's talking corner. It's not yet. It'll come up, but it's not yet. It's going to be, yes. Oh, actually, it's going to be a quote this episode. It's going to be a quote this episode. Okay, sorry. Very unprofessional with my big professional playthrough channel. Very unprofessional. Okay, we should be good. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, to episode 30, the big 3-0, which I am only 2 years older than that. I'm 32, Jesus. It's okay, rein it in. Rein it in. I'm not close to 40 yet. I'm so far off from that. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, hello, to episode 30. Yes. Hi. Oh, man. Once again, it's just like, I can't start an episode when we're out in the middle of nowhere because it's just so pretty, man. I just constantly get distracted with how good the game looks. Anyways, so what were we doing? Let's take a look at the questesses because, yeah, seeking your roots, which is good because I wanted to do something entirely different. And what I wanted to do here is go back to Broseph Amelion's tomb, which was down here in Leowin, wasn't it? Down here near Leowin. Yes, Amelion tomb. Rock milk cave, freaking disgusting. That sounds so disgusting every single time I read that. So, as many people pointed out quite some time ago, I missed Amelion's unique armor and weapons, or at least armor. I think there's 5 pieces of armor that we missed in the Amelion tomb. So again, to show you where that is, down here in Leowin, just northeast of Leowin, Amelion tomb is there. Now, oh, we've already got, oh my god, the shambling what the heck? Oh, it's doing that shield thing again. Okay, whoa, thank you, Rock. You ever play video games and like freaking get stuck on rocks at the exact right time you need to get stuck to get hit? You ever feel like you're in a cosmic comedy or something? And the gods themselves, woo, up he goes. The gods themselves make fun of you. You know what I mean? Like you're backing up. Oh, the zombie's about to hit. Just then, your back hits the rock that you were trying to avoid. Do you know what I'm talking about? No, just me. Okay, anyways, moving on. So let's grab the torch. Torch unequipped. I need to put the torch on, please. So yes, we are back at Amelion's tomb. If you remember correctly, way back, we did a quest. Not way back, but back. We did a quest where, yeah, we were helping this woman who I think Vaurelius literally murdered, by the way. Because if this is the same quest I'm remembering, yeah, we helped a woman. How the heck did that miss, by the way? Whoop! We helped a woman. Oh my god, this guy is so tanky. Also, I hate that the shield is just there. I hate that that missed. What is happening in this episode? Can we please kind of focus here? What's going on, man? The very cave itself is fighting back. Absolutely ridiculous. One of those, and then I was going to launch a fireball, but we didn't need to. Okay. So, anyways, as I keep trying to say, yes, we helped a woman, you know, solve her debt or whatever. Oh, crap. Tell me this stuff did not disappear. That would actually suck. But instead, we paid her. We paid her to, yeah, stave off her debt, whatever the heck. And then she said, well, you could still go and find my father's, you know, unique things in the tomb. And as many people have pointed out in the comment section below, I did not realize you can go in and get all of these. God, oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. It was like a terrifying shriek. Yeah, it's the same shrieks from the original. So we're going to grab the Crimson Eviscerator. And I guess now we got the torch. No, we got our shield. Okay, Crimson Eviscerate. Where the heck are you? Can't even see where this thing is. Your apparel is broken? Didn't we just literally repair? Yeah, I do seem to tell, or I can seem to tell that, yes, the shrouded armor, man, oh man, this thing, like, breaks incredibly fast. So that's good for our armorer skill, because we'll obviously be able to use the repair hammer, and it is indeed the shrouded hood. So we're going to spam all of that. You've repaired all your gear, as Hadvar would say. Hadvar, right? Why am I forgetting his name? Gods guide you, Hadva. Yeah, it's that guy. Okay. Anyways, also we're taking damage now too. Cool. Okay, now it's gone. Due to whatever effect that was. Okay, anyway, sorry. I'm trying to explain all this, but this has been just a crazy freaking start to the episode. So many things going on. So anyways, yeah, point is, this tomb has so many more unique... it's got basically a full armor set. All we got was the cuirass, and we got the sword. But the thing is that his entire armor set is here. And that's something I entirely just, like, did not know or forgot about or whatever. So, we basically need to go through and get all of that unique stuff. Now, ooh, that's so cool. Oh my god, I love how they did it, man. They did it. Look how beautiful those effects are, by the way. Gosh, I love that. It's reminding me of the Dwarven Black Bow of Fate from Skyrim. One of my favorite Elder Scrolls bow of all time. You know, fun fact. Okay, so we got a Dread Zombie, which actually, this guy is scarier. Oh my god, I love those effects, man. God, when you, like, put all of them together, they're so beautiful. Okay, so, yeah, I'm trying to, like, explain this, but, like, I keep getting interrupted by these nasty zombies and things. Point is, you go back here, there's an entire armor set. We only got the cuirass, we got the sword. However, there should be all of the other stuff, gauntlets, greaves, all that sort of thing. So that is what I'm looking for, as many people pointed out in the comment section long before. Now, I have no idea where any of that stuff is. I don't know if it's just out lying about, because if that's the case, that's going to suck, because it's going to be hard to see it. But we will do our best in finding it. I'm also trying to get, like, the jump on these monsters with stealth, but it's kind of hard to tell where they are, and also our stealth is, of course, horrible. So, I mean, we definitely should have found some already, I feel like, because, like, yeah, if there's that many different things here, I feel like we should have found some of it. So I'm kind of worried the stuff despawns after you do that initial quest. I don't know if that's the case. We are getting some interesting things here, and also these Oblivion caves are so massive and sprawling, man. It's kind of hard to tell where you have and have not been. So that goes to the sarcophagus chamber. Okay, so if I remember correctly... this might have been the exact path that we took. Maybe or maybe not. I actually don't remember. I do not remember if, yeah, we took that way. Because I would have saw that. I would have seen that rock pulley thing. So maybe this way leads to what we're looking for. An average chest is a good sign. Okay, and now we will do the common question of the episode, the quote, if you will, which is going to be, what is your favorite game of all time? And in fact, if I have extra time, I'll talk about my top 5 favorite video games, which is subject to change depending on the different things that I experience. Obviously, as I go through life and kind of maybe change my mind here and there. But what is your favorite video game of all time? Let me know in the comment section below. A lot of people, for me, think that it is Skyrim, and it is not. It is not Skyrim. I'm also coughing with a hard lock. This would be where I would think some unique weapons would be, or unique armor pieces. My current favorite video game of all time is Banjo-Tooie, which a lot of people are probably like, huh? If you've watched me for a period of time and have not heard of me talk about this. Also, where the heck are the unique pieces of armor, man? I'm kind of, oh, there they are. Okay, Brusef Amelion's boots. Yeah, right there. Okay, interesting. So now they're all outside, which actually makes this much harder. So that's boots. So we need, we got the cuirass, right? I think we're looking for 4 pieces. We got his weapon, we got his cuirass, which means we need boots, which we just found. So we need gauntlets, helmet, and greaves, I think is all that we're missing. And I'll double check just to make sure. Oh. Okay. So wait a second. Gauntlets are just on the ground there, and hopefully they're not past this, because I think that's the exact cave-in we saw before. Interesting. So to my knowledge, yeah, because we got the cuirass, we got his sword, we just got the greaves and the gauntlets, or the boots and the gauntlets. So all we need is the greaves. So I'm going to double check where this is, because I actually don't know if we've already passed it, and I don't want half the episode to be this too. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so we're missing 3 other armor pieces, which yeah, this is crazy, man. I don't even know. I'm trying to remember if I even did this with Darvesh or not, because there's like a whole full, you know, freaking unique armor set. And by the way, it is unique, not only because it's unique, but also because it looks unique, which we'll take a look at when we get everything. So I think we found everything in here. It's very confusing reading information about this. I think we're supposed to go into the sarcophagus chamber now where the other 3 pieces remain. So we're looking for 3 different pieces of something, and all of them are just going to be out and about. They're not going to be, you know, inside any sort of chest or container or anything. Also, a lot of actual, you know, decent stuff here. 10 pounds, valued at $550. Yeah, how much? 432. I mean, I definitely want the carry weight in order to... Whoop! Nice one. Yeah! Hee-ha! I want the... God, the dagger animations. Man, way to, like, perfectly do exactly what you should have done. Actually crazy. All right, so let's kill the skeleton. Ooh, backwards slash, and then we're gonna wait for him to attack. Dash backwards. Really kind of wish the dashes felt a little bit better with the hitboxes, because it is very cool to try and like dash at the exact right moment. That feels really good, but unfortunately the hitboxes are so grand in Oblivion. It's a little hard to make that happen. All right, so 3 more pieces, gotta remember. And I don't know exactly where they are, and I can also hear another skeleton shambling about. So, yeah, these are hidden in really weird spots, man. They're just kind of basically on the ground. So we have to make sure that we're not missing any. They kind of blend in with the cave, you know what I mean? Okay, sarcophagus over here with a coffin over here, a decent amount of leveled gold, and an elven longsword, and I hear a skeleton creeping around somewhere. The question is, where? And I'm keeping my eye out to try and find those 3 unique pieces of armors and weapons. Iron bone, nope, just a lot of sarcophagi. I'm wondering if they're pulling a Caliban's Grim Retort by putting them kind of like behind there. But it would seem not. All right, let's go. Let's go, skeleton! Hit me. Now, this guy's a hero. It also looks like, does he have a enchanted great axe? Because it seemed like it was glowing there for a second. It is an elven battle axe. All right, up we go. Now, yeah, I couldn't really tell if they said that the other 3 pieces were in this section or not. It almost sounded like it was in the first section, but then we explored everything in the first section, didn't we? So... Short Sword of Weariness, which I actually remember dropping here, yeah. And then also, what is that? Elven Claybore. I do remember dropping this stuff to make room for the Amelion stuff. So an average chest here. We know it's not going to be in here, unfortunately. All right, let's lockpick a little bit. Come on. Come on. No! My brain is like, don't do it. And then my, like, reaction is just like, do it. You know what I mean? Like, my brain is literally, like, wary of misclicking here. And then still, sometimes just the impulsivity or whatever will trigger it. Longsword of Fire, which is a glass longsword, actually. 40 pounds here. 4, 5, 6, 7. So actually, we could probably take that. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. All right, I may just have to, like, check that section again, because I'm very confused. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Sneak mastery increased, stepping softly, hiding in the shadows. You do everything in your power to remain undetected. You become an apprentice of sneaking. Your sneak attacks are now even deadlier? Which I want... Oh, because there's just a wraith right there. Yeah! Alright. Decent sneak damage. 8 times damage, by the way, and we still don't kill him in 1 hit, which is pretty crazy. Wood door to Amelion tomb. Okay, so it must be in here then, I would think. This has got to be where the other 3 things are, but not really, because it just drops you down. So actually, I think one of the items is right here. Yep, look at that, dude. Brusef Amelion's helmet. Yeah, it's just literally hidden there. Insane. Okay, so we must have missed, because this drops down back to the original area. We must have missed. Torch unequipped. No, just put the torch on. Me and torches, man. Name a better rivalry. Yeah, there has to be a shield and also greaves in, like, one of these pathways that we didn't check. This was where the gauntlets or the boots were right there, right? So there has to just be another location. Now, there's this, but it's, like, really a giant pain to kind of navigate. In fact, I'm going to play this very safe. And I'm going to make a save right about there. Okay, save successful because, yeah, this is a huge pain. And if it is actually back here, That's going to be annoying, and I feel like it's not because we came back here, although it did restock in its items, didn't we? Didn't it? Because we definitely would have looted that. So yeah, not seeing anything, and now to get back out of this room, looks like we may have an easier time than last time. So as far as I know, there are 2 more unique items in this very chamber. The question is where, though? I'm finding it, like, very hard to figure out where these are, and even the description of where they were was confusing me as well. I don't freaking know. Because then the other room just goes into that that other part of this cave, and then that leaves. Yeah, I'm really having a tough time figuring out where these last 2 items are. I don't really get it. I also want to cut just so we can get them and move on, but I want to also show people that are trying to play this for themselves, like, where this stuff is. So, I don't know, man. Okay, so let's I mean, the only thing I can think of is it has to be maybe just in this room, and I just completely missed it. Yeah, maybe, like, on this little... It's very hard to tell, because, like, Oblivion caves are just so similar in how they look. Where are you, unique things? You have to be somewhere. Okay, well, this is taking too much time, so I'm going to find these 2, and I will explain where I found them. Okay, I don't know why this has been so incredibly confusing for me, but anyways, the shield is right here, Brusef Amelion's shield, which looks pretty cool, and I'll show you where that is on the map as well. So let's zoom all the way in, click it in. So yeah, right here is Brusef Amelion's shield, right before the sarcophagus chamber entrance. And then I was like, okay, is that all of them? But no, there is still one more unique piece, and it is indeed the Greaves. So if I'm understanding correctly, we want to be here now, and then it should be here as far as I can tell, which I'm wondering, like, how the heck did I miss this, man? Weren't we literally trying to check every single little area? How did I literally was, like, trying to... Oh man, it astounds me the things that I will end up missing. So anyways, right there, Brusef Amelion's Greaves. Okay, so that is, what, 7 unique pieces of weapons and armor, of which I definitely end up forgetting all of the time. Because again, with Darvesh, did we even get those? I don't know. I'm trying to take it a step further with this playthrough, though, and actually get every single little piece of weapons and armor that are unique. So, let's go ahead and pop out of here, and then we'll take a look at everything. So yeah, make sure to do that if you're doing the Brusef thing, but luckily it does not become missable if you finish the quest. So, now we're going to unequip the torch, and we're going to take a look at all of those things. So, we go over here, and we have Brusef Amelion's boots, and I will put this stuff on. I just got to remember what we have, which is just the shrouded set, right? Boots, gauntlets, greaves, helmet, and shield. And then, of course, we do not have the, we don't have his sword and his cuirass. So, yeah, it's actually like a unique little set of stuff here. And I'm going to try to wield the shield, too. We've got an enemy coming at me, probably just a mud crab. So, where's that shield at? It should be here, right? It's not a weapon. Shield. Yeah, something's just glitchy with the shield. It's so weird, man. See, look, it shows us having the shield, but it doesn't want to show it. So, there it is. It's like basically a mithril. Whoop! A mithril-looking thing. So really, really cool. It's like all blue-themed, which I love. Blue is my favorite color, although that's more baby blue, which is honestly disgusting. Baby blue is the worst version of blue that there is. But yeah, a little frosty blue thing. And the other thing is that you can obviously enchant these. They're not enchanted. I think the other 2 were, right? Also, my God, we are shiny. I guess we olive oiled down head to toe. So yeah, you can enchant all of this stuff, which is actually pretty sick. And then you can also use sigil stones, too, keep in mind, as well. So, that should be our stuff back, right? We need to sell some of the stuff, too. Yes, okay, so then we're going to go to Misk, and we're going to go down. We're going to find those repair hammers as well. So, yeah, man, make sure to get all that stuff, especially if you are intending on having, like, your own unique set of enchanted weapons and armor, basically, or at least armor, because I think the cuirass and the weapon was enchanted. So very, very cool. Definitely don't miss that. I feel like I missed that most of my playthroughs, which makes me feel sad. Sad, frankly. Anyways, yeah, question of the episode is going to be, what is your favorite video game of all time?
It's my...
I would love to hear
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
y'all's, choices for favorite games of all time. Definitely let me know in the comments section below. Let's get rid of this stuff really quick. Dwarven arrows, elven short
A
sword,
hard bargain.
long sword o' fire, silver arrows, silver dagger, steel arrows. And then over here we got what? We got the Brusef stuff. I'm going to sell the heavy armor because we'll probably be able to find a better, version of that, honestly. Ebony boots, cuirass, greaves.
An excellent bargain.
Gauntlets of the Weapon Master, which is pretty darn good. I'm going to sell them because we're in sneak mode now, though. Goodbye. Jewel of the Ramar, Jeweled Amulet ×2, and Orcish Helmet. Peak Climber's Boots, Shaman Helmet. And we should be good. We got some Misk as well, but we're fine.
A pleasure to serve you.
And also you. Thank you. And then we could buy repair hammers too. But we're probably fine. Okay, so cool. That is done. And then now we got to drop all that stuff off as well. But we can go ahead and jump right into another quest, which was... Oh, man, we also need to upgrade these player homes. But I'm trying to figure out which one I want to upgrade next. Deep Scored would be timely currently. Yeah. Maybe we'll upgrade Deep Scored. We'll see. For now, let's jump right into another Dark Brotherhood quest here, because again, I think Vaurelius is still letting loose just a bit. I must go to Coral, break into Francois Motierre's house, and then speak with him. Motierre requested we meet this way, so he is expecting me. And if you remember correctly, we also have the Langerwine blade that we need to cut him with, which will make him appear paralyzed, basically, and then give him the antidote. Although I don't think he really explained any of that. I think that would be explained later on, basically. So, here we've got wooden door to Francois Motierre's house. It is not illegal to enter, and I think we should be able to do it here, right? Didn't he... Do we not have a key for that? Ooh, I'm wondering then if there's like a secret back entrance or something, because I never really try to figure that out. Usually I'll just go right up to the front entrance. Does it really make you just lockpick the door? I wonder if there's a time you could wait. But we'll go for it. Our security's pretty good, and also I've gotten relatively decent at this new version of the lockpicking minigame, basically. Not too shabby. In we go. Hi.
I borrowed quite a bit of gold from some underworld types. I missed a payment. Now they don't even want the money. They say I insulted them. They've sent an enforcer to kill me.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave out of this because, yeah, I accidentally skipped the dialogue there, and I really don't like having people not being able to, like, kind of hear the entire thing. So we're gonna reload this and hear actually what he has to say from the get-go. Ba-ba-bee-ba-boo. Didn't he walk to me like...
Oh. Well, hello. You must be the one Lucien Lachance told me about. I've been expecting you. We haven't got much time, I'm afraid. I borrowed quite a bit of gold from some underworld types. I missed a payment. Now they don't even want the money. They say I insulted them. They've sent an enforcer to kill me. His name is Hides His Heart, and he's on his way here now. That's why I hired you, so you can fake my death.
That's rough, buddy. Reminds me of Mickey 17, actually, which I could do a GV's talking corner about at some point. It's so funny that you could be nice. I think, yeah, Vaurelius' frustration maybe will come out a little bit here, actually. By Sithis, spit it out, you worm!
Oh, sorry. Please, I'm sorry. See, when Hides His Heart gets here, I'll put on a little act. Then you cut me with the knife, and it looks like I die. You must then flee from Coral, and Hides His Heart must not be killed. That way he can go back and tell his employers I'm dead. If you wait a day, my body will be put on display in the Coral Chapel Undercroft. You can come to me then and administer the antidote. Got all that? Good. Hides His Heart will be here any moment. Get ready. Oh, I do hope this works.
Okay, so get ready is the key word here. Do we not have a bonus for this? I feel like I always get confused here. Do this before he attacks Motierre. I don't know if there's a bonus for this, which is weird. They just said don't attack Hyde's heart. So here's the Langerwine blade, has no effect, but you know, it'll work. So we just gotta stab him in front of him, basically.
Motieri, I know you're in there. My employers are most displeased. I'm coming in, and you can beg for your life.
Motier, I am here to exact payment in blood. You will... Huh? Who is this?
He just like immediately went backwards. The assassinated man, Motieri, has been slashed with the Langerwine blade and appears to have died from the wound as expected. I must now flee from Coral and leaves hides his heart alive. Bye! Yeah, this is such a weird quest. It's unfortunate because I really want to hear what hides his heart has to say, but you know, it's one of those things where like, oh, are they gonna fight him too? Shoot, we gotta, where's the freaking, okay, there we go, the North Gate. Yeah, are the guards? Yeah, they are fighting hides his heart. Okay, so this is the same thing basically with, what's his name, Banelin's manservant Grom. I have fled Coral and hides his heart has not been killed. I must now wait a day so Motieri can be discovered and placed in the Coral Chapel Undercroft. There, I must find Motieri and administer the antidote that will revive him. Okay, so it said wait a day, right? I just want to double check that it said that. Wait a day. Yep, and this is a bad place to wait, especially like right outside here after all that just happened. But we'll do it. It should be fine. Yeah, so I want to hear Hides' Heart's dialogue. What's interesting is that it was the original voice, you know, the guy that talks like this with Argonians from original Oblivion. But then when he came in, he was that new kind of Argonian voice, the guy that voices Tainava. So I don't know why they did that. But also, yeah, I would like to hear his dialogue, but I also don't know, you know, I don't want to fail the quest either. So it kind of sucks because you have to pull the trigger literally at some point. Okay, so that's a full-on day. So we should be good to go back into Coral with the giant oak crest there. And then hopefully find this man. He should be back in the, yeah, he should be in the Undercroft now, which is over this way. God, I love how the churches look too, man. They're so vibrant, especially the little, what do you call it? The stained glass windows, you know? Okay, now, can we be penitent here? Oh, which is interesting because doing the Dark Brotherhood and I think doing the Thieves Guild does kind of make things a little bit more difficult for getting chapel blessings because I think it's just based on your fame and your infamy, pretty much. So it's kind of weird. All right, so we're gonna sneak and we're gonna look for ya boy, and we do have that the antidote, right? So there he is, Francois Motieri, and interestingly enough, he's kind of like moving. I feel like in OG Oblivion, they didn't really have a sleeping animation, right? I'm gonna pickpocket him too. Oh, that just activated it. Okay. I've administered the Langerwine antidote, and Francois Motieri is awakened from his poison-induced sleep. I should now speak with him and make sure he's well enough to travel to the Grey Mare. But I'm still gonna pickpocket him. Whoa!
Oh,
that
what,
was...
you dirty little thief. How dare you touch me?
Just kidding. Just kidding. That was like super delayed for like activating that.
Oh, I'm a bit stiff, but quite fine otherwise. Ah, yes, the Undercroft. My family members are buried here, you know. Which leads me to something I may have failed to mention before. My ancestors will see my revival as a desecration of their tomb. This Undercroft is, well, quite cursed. Any desecration will cause my ancestors to rise from their graves and defend their resting place. I can hear them coming as we speak. You must protect me. Escort me to the Grey Mare where I can buy passage out of Coral. Ah, here they come. Oh, my, Aunt Margaret. You're looking the worse for wear.
I always love that line. All right, sneak, dude. No, don't just get in there. Oh, he's fighting a zombie. I think I have a false memory of this where it's always like a ghoul or a ghost, but no, it's an actual zombie here.
Let's get this over with.
And they're called Motieri zombie. Motieri zombies. All right, come on, sneak, buddy. Come on, you got to sneak. Let's go. Okay, we can hear another creeping, shambling thing. Fun fact, this terrified the ever-loving crap out of me as a kid. No joke. How do we get out of here? I think there's a zombie up ahead. Run, Motiere, run! I gotta watch it. Whoa! Whoa, does he have, like, hand-to-hand? I think he can die by the way. Oh! Okay, we can't hit him. All right, you're doing great. Yeah, he's got... Okay, oh my god, I'm doing terribly, actually. Woo! All right, how you doing, buddy? Because he can die, pretty much, and I do think if he dies, it does fail the Dark Brotherhood quest. Like, it completes it, but, you know, in a bad way. I think you, like, don't get paid or something like that. I feel like that's actually a thing. But yeah, what I was saying was, this quest...
It's all over, lawbreaker. Your spree is at an end. I'll take any stolen goods you have. The next move is yours. Pay your fine, or I'll haul you away.
Okay, first of all, bro, it's a 25 bounty. Why are y'all on my case about that? What is that even about? I have no idea. Every time we get a bounty, people in the comment section tell me what it was about. I was like, oh yeah, that's probably what it was. This one, I have no clue. The only problem is the stealing, the stolen stuff, but I guess we should be fine. It's really annoying. Luckily, we didn't do independent thievery before this happened. Fine, I'll pay the gold.
Here's the procedure.
Yeah. Also, he sounded like 15 miles away for some reason. That was really weird. All right. Well, as long as Motiere is still behind me. Okay. Well, as long as he's not dead, it looks like he did make it to the I almost said the bannered mare, the gray bear. That makes sense why I almost said that. All right, so I think we're still okay.
Unless there's a drink in this for me, you might as well stop talking. Of wine, women, and song.
Hello. Hello. You haven't seen my sons, have you?
No, hold on. Hi.
Ah, the grey mare. From here I will be able to arrange for transportation out of Cyrodiil. You have served me well, assassin. Francois is forever in your debt. Farewell.
To fight those monsters.
Bye-bye.
Thanks again, assassin. Your services have been invaluable. Soon I will find passage out of Cyrodiil and be rid of those moneylenders forever.
I'm worried.
Well, best of luck, even though he's literally like a nasty worm. I kind of wish there was some way to take him down in the grand scheme of the Dark Brotherhood, but he literally just sacrifices his mom and then is just a worm and gets to live with it. It's actually crazy, considering how dark Bethesda can be at certain points, or at least everybody gets theirs in Bethesda games. You know what I mean? In a bad way. Okay, well, that did that, and also we've got Vaurelius Odiil here.
My sons. Have you seen my sons?
My sons! Or Vaurelius Odiil, I guess, because it's kind of like Cyrodiil. That's probably what that is. Odiil of Dill, maybe? Like of Cyrodiil. Who are your sons?
Yes, Vaurelius and Antis. They're going to fight off the creatures at our farm, but I fear for their safety.
What are these creatures you're referring to?
For the last few days, we've suffered attacks from these creatures at our farm not far from Coral. They're coming from someplace in the Great Forest. I don't know where, but Vaurelius may know more by now. My boys will take up the fight, even if the guards won't. Doesn't matter if it's outside the town walls, it still affects us all. They expect me to go with them, but I fear in my old age I'm not the warrior I once was. Would you go in my place?
I would probably be able to help with that. Yes, I'll help.
Somehow, I knew you'd do the right thing. I'm supposed to meet them at Wayne and Priory. You'd best get whatever supplies you need now, so you can get there in time. I need a drink to calm my nerves. Please, excuse me.
Yeah, man. Get something strong. Quest added the Killing Field. This is a really interesting side quest that I have not done in quite some time. And this is where I was thinking it was, too, because I know it's just in some random inn. Also, let's jump up here. Utilize our stealth. Golden tongs. Don't mind if I do. And wheat grain. Okay, so we've also got Emfrid, and then we have got Reynold Germain. Is that one of his kids? Who is this?
If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. I've never been to Shadenhall. Oh, hang on, you're someone else. Apologies, my good friend. I mistook you for someone else. Always being asked about it, I am. Didn't I see you in Shadenhall, they say? But I'm sick of it. Sick and tired and sick, and perhaps a little drunk. But never mind. You look like the honest sort, so I've got a job for you. You're going to travel to Shadenhall and find out what sort of imposter is trying to besmirch my good name. And you're going to tell him... You're going to tell him I'm quite capable of besmirching my good name on my own. You should cease and desist immediately. There's 50 gold pieces in it for you, friend. Right then. Off you go.
Oh boy, 50 whole gold pieces?
Hi there.
Oh, Urana's here too. Wow, this is like the quest inn right now. Okay, so I get these two guys' quests confused, and I think it's because you obviously get them in the same place. Those are two different side quests, but I thought they involved the same thing. So again, it's been quite a while since I've done these, and I'm very curious. Now, we probably want to go turn in that quest first, considering it's timely. The assassinated man, and no bonus. I have a memory also of like always getting bonuses for like every single quest once you can get one. I guess not the first quest though. There was no bonus in the first quest. Anyways, back to the quote. Yeah, Banjo-Tooie. I love it so very much. It's a Nintendo 64 puzzle platformer, collectathon made by Rare, if you've never heard of it. It's the sequel to Banjo-Kazooie, which also is one of my favorite games of all time. Not my top 5, though, just because it's kind of cramped having 2 Banjo games there. But yeah, man, I love Banjo-Kazooie so very much. I have Banjo stuff all over this recording room. A lot of it sent to me by a streamer friend who I hope is doing well at this moment. And thank you if you ever watched this for sending me all that cool stuff. And yeah, I love Banjo-Tooie so much. A lot of people don't like it as much as Banjo-Kazooie, but to me, it's just so much fun. It's like so creative. It takes Banjo-Kazooie and it really ramps everything up, and I get why people might not like that element, but I like it a lot. So that is my current favorite game of all time, followed by Chrono Trigger, which for the longest time on this YouTube channel was Chrono Trigger, was my favorite game. But now they've kind of swapped Banjo-Tooie first and then Chrono Trigger second. But that could definitely swap back if I play Chrono Trigger again at some point.
So Mortieri has escaped. Well done. As payment, I am pleased to award you this amulet, Cruelty's Heart, as well as another advancement in rank. I hereby bestow upon you the title of Eliminator. Your blood is cold, your heart hard. You exemplify everything the Dark Brotherhood stands for. I present to you now this key. It unlocks the well behind the abandoned house above. Use it to gain hidden, quick access to this sanctuary.
Wow, you get so much stuff from there. Okay. I didn't expect to get all of that. All right, so we get a new amulet first and foremost. Cruelty's Heart, fortify willpower 10 and strength 10, which is not bad at all, because that's 20 overall attribute points for free. That would be like, how many level ups? I don't know. The virtues make it kind of weird. So what did we have? Necklace of Personality, ironically, which kind of offsets the scales of Pitiless Justice. However, that's boring as hell. Let's put on Cruelty's Heart, which looks like that, by the way. I love that you can actually see it now. And we also got the Well Key, which, yeah, basically acts as a shortcut. I was so happy and excited to get that when I was a kid for the first time.
Of course.
Okay.
What is it?
So, it's kind of tricky to do things like in a timely manner with quests, because like roleplay-wise, if Vaurelius is going to help some people, by the way, this is what the key goes to here, you know, we would want to do it when it's timely. For instance, a farm getting attacked, that's obviously, you know, that's pertinent, right? It's like something that we should do now. So I think we will take a break from that for now, and we will indeed do... Oh, it's funny, my brother's keeper, but that's the Dark Brotherhood quest. So we want to do the Killing Field. Valis Odiil is concerned about his sons who are going to fight creatures that have been appearing in the woods outside of Coral. After speaking with Valis, I've agreed to join them. When I'm prepared, I should make my way to Waynon Priory, which is also where we met Joffrey as a part of the main quest and did all that sort of thing, which I'm going to have to kind of map out how this playthrough goes, because there's a couple of ways we could end it. And I have some really good ideas, which I don't want to talk about just yet. And also the comment section has also given me some really good ideas, so thank you very much for that. All right, so here we've got...
Just calm down. We'll be leaving soon enough. I just can't wait. This is going to be the greatest fight ever. This is no joke, Antus, and it's nothing to be excited about. If you don't want to be doing this, then why are you even here? Father and I can handle this. I'm here because even though I'm afraid, I know that we have to do this. Father would feel the same way. Father's not scared. Don't you dare say that. You'll see when he gets here. I'll ask him, and then you'll see. Who are you?
Hi, I'm here to help you guys. So that's what I'm here for.
I'm afraid I have no time for small talk, friend. I'm waiting for my father, Vaurelius Odiil. Have you seen him in town by any chance?
Odiil, but it's Cyrodiil. Cyrodiil. I feel like that name is supposed to be based on that, but it's kind of pronounced differently. But it obviously just comes down to the voice actor pronunciation. What are these? Yes, your father, Vaurelius.
He is not coming with us. I think I understand. And it is better that he remains safe. Though I wonder why he asked you to take his place. You would join us, though you have no personal stake in this fight. An honorable deed. I gladly accept your help then. There's no point in waiting here any longer. Follow me.
Well, I wanted to get more information, especially about the creatures. Also, should we wait? I kind of want to see this quest in the daytime, but I also don't know. I mean, yeah, being at night could actually make this more spooky.
We will spill their blood in the name of our father.
Right. And Antis Odiil, and keep in mind, if you have your weapon drawn, they will dislike you more,
We
FYI.
can't keep stopping to talk like this. We've got to get out there and fight.
Okay, relax. Jesus, any rumors?
You won't believe what's happened. Francois Motier has been killed, murdered by the Dark Brotherhood. It's true. I saw the body myself.
Right. That's crazy.
We will spill their blood in the name of our father.
Absolutely. All right. So it looks like we got one of these little slow crawl segments. Basically, whenever you're following somebody else, you have to basically just move like this, which is why I love like Rockstar games, because they usually have it so that people will follow you and they'll kind of match your speed. But in Oblivion, yeah, it's kind of very slow going. So anyways, yeah, Banjo-Tooie number 1, followed by Chrono Trigger number 2. Again, those could switch. I wouldn't be surprised if I did another playthrough of Chrono Trigger if it switched with number 1 again. Number 3, I typically put all of the Soulsborne suite, everything. Sekiro, Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, not so much 2, but you know what I mean. And Bloodborne and Elden Ring, I can't put them all in my top 5 because it's like, come on. And they're all very similar in kind of at least how they feel when you play them. So I usually put the Dark Souls, Soulsborne, whatever you want to call them, suite there as number 3. Number 4 is The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, and number 5 is Hollow Knight. So feel free to let me know what your favorite games are in the comment section below. And all of those are subject to change. I'm very much just like, ooh, I played this thing, recency bias. Something's new and fresh to me. I'm like, ooh, yeah. I mean, like my top 10 and top 15 would also be really interesting because a lot of those games I really love. But for me, it boils down to substance a lot of the time. For instance, like Elden Ring, substantive game, like substantive game. So much stuff you can do. So if I compare that to something like Outer Wilds, which I also love, it's just a little hard to compare them because, one's incredibly way more longer with so much more stuff to do.
Vermin.
So, yeah, let me know in the comments. I'd be interested to hear what people say. So anyways, we've arrived at Odiil Farm. I need to help Antis and Vaurelius Odiil defeat the creatures that have been plaguing their home.
Vermin.
Filthy bad blood!
Stay focused, watch your backs, and be careful. Antis, are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. Defend
Let's do it.
yourselves. Here they come.
I want to see what they say.
This is no time to talk. Keep your guard up and watch your back. We've got to kill all of them.
All right, relax. Do we have the dude shield? Okay, so they turn out to be goblins. Now, we want to kill as many as we can because we want to keep these other 2 alive. So I'm going to do my best to keep these 2 alive. Notice their little icon changed to a little circle there, which means they can definitely die. And we don't want them to die, but it's really hard to keep track of all these enemies. All right, that's round 2.
Don't talk to me now. Kill the filthy creatures.
I love how mad this guy gets. He's so mad. Whoa, where did this guy come from? Okay, hold on. Ah! No. Okay. Goblin ambusher. Ooh, whoa, that guy's huge. Did we do it? The goblins have been defeated. I should return to Coral and tell Vaurelius Odiil his sons are safe. Okay. Whoa. This guy is huge, by the way. What the hell? Are goblins normally supposed to be that, like, tall, or is that just, like, a super special one? All right, so, no, they're both alive, right? Okay, wait, he's just running back in. Yo, hold on.
Let's go see my father and let him know of our victory.
Right. So, yeah, this quest probably does change. I forget how.
We beat them. We slaughtered them all. Did you see how well I fought?
Yeah, I did. I probably got, like, 9 out of 10 of those kills. Not that anybody's counting, but still. Okay, so yeah, I mean, if you want the best turnout, you probably want to try to keep them alive, although it is hard depending on, you know, what difficulty you're playing on and whatever. Oh, I did not mean to take that carrot, but that's fine. So, looks like that's about it. All right, so yeah, not too tough, and like I said, I was definitely confusing this quest with a different side quest, the Twins one. So I actually don't remember how the Twins one turns out at all. That's very interesting. It's reminding me of the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt doppelganger stuff, or Dopplers, as I believe they're called. Now, we're probably not going to be able to meet this guy because it's going to be illegal to go inside of his house, and actually, he lives right next to Modron Orion from the Fighters Guild. Yep, exactly as I said. So we will wait 11 hours. But yeah, Darkest Dungeon's one of my favorite games of all time, too. Subnautica, Outer Wilds, Skyrim, definitely. Oblivion, of course. It's just tough because, like, whenever you get asked, you know, what are your favorite games of all time, you don't want to just say the same series, right? Because obviously I love Morrowind, I love Skyrim, I love Oblivion. But I don't want all three of those to be in, like, my top 10 because that's just boring, you know what I mean? So it's kind of, for me, it's more of a thing of, like, the Elder Scrolls suite, even though Morrowind especially is very different from Oblivion and Skyrim, Oblivion and Skyrim are also very different, but you know what I mean. Anyways, hello?
You're back, and you've brought my sons with you. How wonderful!
That I have. It's over.
My boys are safe. Oh, thank you. Thanks so much for sticking with them and helping a foolish old man. Please, take this. I won't be needing it any longer. My battles are over. I plan to live out my days on the farm in peace and quiet.
So we get Shilrun, which is what I thought. Yeah. And then also it's interesting because, like, they could have definitely fleshed this quest out a little bit more if, like, you have to find the source of the goblins. Because it's just like, okay, you kill a bunch of goblins. Are they safe? I don't know about that. What can you train?
Long ago, I learned much of what I know from a man named Pranel. An excellent teacher he was. You should consider learning from him. I met him in Hammerfell, but I understand he moved to Cyrodiil a few years back. The Roxy Inn, I think. You should look there for him.
Night at the Roxy Inn, and then he can say more quest added heavy armor Oh, that's right. They're all quests. This is so weird. Yeah, it's very weird how they do this in Oblivion. So I think, from what I understand, like, we have enough heavy armor that now we need to go seek out, like, the master of it. I could be wrong, though. Man, how much heavy armor do we have? Anything else?
You'll have to find Pranel if you want to learn more. That's all there is to it.
So maybe he taught or trained heavy armor. Any rumors?
They say the Fighters Guild got all the trolls in Swampy Cave, but I'm still not going anywhere near Harlan's watch.
Right, I think that was the, were they trolls? Oh, yeah, trolls, yeah. The Will-o'-the-Wisp quest.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so, yes, Chillrend. A lot of people's favorite weapon, and definitely, I think that one used to be my favorite weapon as a kid. I don't know if it is now, but I always used to love it because it's basically a unique... I think it's glass, right? So it's a glass short sword, basically, but it is blue rather than green. And my favorite color is blue, and I love blue, so it's blue. Frost damage on strike, 13 points, and weakness to frost on strike. Oh my god, that's really good too, isn't it? Yeah, that ain't bad at all then. Oh, we got to get the Brusef shield and, like, enchant it. Yeah, look at it. It looks a little frosty too. So very cool, unique weapon here. Oh, I just realized there's another quest that may come back and rear its ugly head at some point too. Interesting. All right, so yeah, we got a cool new short sword. We'll use it for a bit at least and see how strong it is. Perfect for a Nord. And that'll be where we end this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Special shout out to Sarah Perry, Chef Goulet, Brian O'Grady, Greg Bousquet, Big Bots 1, Demon Wrath, Mason Collette, Lincoln Pop, DV Gamer, Low Country Grace, our Tier 2 members on this channel. No Tier 3 members yet. Maybe somebody wants to take the plunge. I think I made it so that the perk that you get as a tier 3 member is I will make a short of your design. Upload a short to this YouTube channel, something that you want me to cover. So maybe somebody out there wants to take that plunge. But either way, thank you to our tier 2 members. Thank you to our members. Thank you to everybody supporting this YouTube channel. And thank you for watching. I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.